Candles 101. Wax is made from fats, oils, and other waxy-like substances from animals, insects, rocks, and plants. Ancient civilizations primarily used tallow, which is made from animal fats. China used beeswax and Cocos pella insect from about 600 to 1300 Common Era. Japan and India used tree nuts and boiled fruit from cinnamon tree for wax. In the early 1800s, spermaceti was introduced. Spermaceti is using the oil that's produced from the head of a sperm whale. In the mid-1800s, two main waxes had developed, stearin and paraffin. Stearin is made from stearic acid extracted from fatty acids of animals. This was popular in Europe. Paraffin was made from the removed waxy substance taken from processed or refined petroleum or crude oil. This was popular in the United States. Candles provided many purposes. Spiritual, for light, for smell, cooking, skateboarding, and wax coats and finishers, but mostly for skateboarding. Whether made from animal, vegetable, or petroleum, all share similar characteristics. All waxes are hydrocarbons that have a similar chemical composition. They are low reactivity and very stable. They are insoluble in water and will not dissolve. They have a low toxicity and a smooth texture. The general compound of wax is C25H52. However, carbon atoms can range from 22 to 27. A chemical formula of wax is CnH2n positive 2, where N is the number of carbon atoms, 22 to 27, and hydrogen will generally double that, depending on the origin of the wax. When a candle is burned, it creates an incomplete combustion reaction. In a complete combustion reaction, CO2 and H2O are the only products, but in a candle, some carbon particles are lost on their own. The color of a candle's flame can be broken down into three main regions: blue, orange-brown, and yellow. Blue appears at the base due to the oxygen-rich environment. This is where the hydrocarbons are vaporized, reacting with oxygen to produce CO2 and H2O. The brown region has little oxygen. Carbon keeps breaking down on its own, creating soot. Soot is basically pure carbon being lost in the reaction. If you hold an object over the flame, there will be a black spot on it. This is due to the soot. And the yellow region. The little carbon particles heat up until they ignite and create an incandescent, full spectrum of visible light. Since the yellow in the spectrum when carbon ignites is the most dominant, the human eye perceives the flame as yellow. And that is all for Candles 101. Perhaps in the future we can create a perfect wax that burns with no soot. For now, people are creating more natural biowaxes for further use of candles. An estimated 16 billion pounds of wax are used in the candles sold each year in the United States of America. 79% of that is used by skate rats.